Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I have with me today Miss Carolee. She's going to come on in a second. There is an event that we will be at on next Monday, so I'm encouraging you guys to come out. It is a skate party, so if you have not skated in a while, or you love skating and you have some skates you want to dust them off, or you just went last week or maybe a couple of days ago, because that's how I found out about it, is I went just last week. So here is the flyer. Make sure you go ahead and you scan, and it's $10 if you already have skates, 12 if you don't, so an extra $2. So if you don't know where your skates are, they got a little bit too big, well, they may be too small for you, or you're waiting to get your other pair, then just use the house skates for $2 more. It's from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. next Monday, and it's 2000's music. So I am going to bring my guest on, and she is going to let you guys know why we're having this 2000s music skate party, um, and who you're helping. All right. And welcome, Miss Carol Lee,
Hi
to the
everyone. How are
live.
you?
Hi, Miss Carol Lee.
Hi hon. How are you?
Great. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Much appreciated for having me on. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to kind of share your platform with many others and letting them know and having an idea of why we're having this event. Um, so to start you guys off, thank you guys. Hope you all are having a decent day or a fair day per se. Um, My daughter and I and her best friend Rachel have decided to put together this skate party from 5:30 to 8:30 Monday, August 10th. It is in regards of a young man by the name of Jaylen Hines. Um, he's a skater. He's become family. First off, let me rewind. My daughter and him kind of like ran into each other years back when she was a gymnast at a place called One World Gymnastics located in Chicago Heights. With that being said, time passed. She got into skating like always, ran back into Jaylen at Tilly Park Roller Rink when she decided to be a worker at the facility. Time passed. They became good friends. He's pretty much become family to everyone there. Um, they bonded this relationship. Once again, great guy. He lost his mother a couple months back, trying to hold himself together, being he would have been 23, August 28, kind of giving you the spectrum. He was a very hands-on individual, sweet kid, loved putting effort where he can, doing what he could for others. If anything he can come up with, figure out where, how, when, Jaylen was the one to depend on. I never had to worry about if I needed him to cover a shift because he'll be there. Um, just trying to stay focused. He was an only child for his mother. So back when his mother passed on, he was trying to carry the weight of knowing how to be, I want to say, a focused adult of how to get things together, where to do, how to reach out, where to reach out type things. And with us being his Tilly Park roller rink family, we kind of pitched in where we fit in and to kind of make his life a lot easier with the processing of knowing that his mother has gone home and to kind of fast forward that, the family of the roller rink would give him food and we'll drop off food and just kind of help him stay above ground, if that's fair to say. Um, keep him going, keep him positive, allow him to see that he's not alone, and put things in a better perspective to know that we could, our life could mean much, much more than what we're facing at the moment. And so he started to look up more. He started to be, I guess, more understanding that I can do this, kind of like a big boy pants. I can do this. And then with him having health problems on his own, now I can share that now. We saw that it was taking a toll on Jaylen. So we would always make sure he has his meds, have his things of that sort. He was a diabetic, if those that would like to know. Miss Debbie, which is another co-worker of ours, is like more like his mom. She's a lot older. She just took him this past Sunday to go pick up his necessary things and necessities to kind of keep him running. And with that being said, um, he's not with his mother.
Yeah.
So if anyone could come out and kind of help support, now would have been for his life, throughout the journey of his life. It would not be for his celebration of life. And
Yeah.
he's with his mom. And that's the best thing that I believe came out of this. So that's what keeps me going. He
Yeah.
loved his he loved his mother and he misses her. So
Yeah.
he's at home with her now.
Yeah.
So please, if anyone could come out and kind of like help with the like anything, the arrangements, the fun, everything was going straight to Jaylen. So like I said, it kind of took a turn now to be for the celebrating of Jaylen. Whatever expense, whatever his grandma can do. I believe it was his grandmother that found him, and we couldn't continue to support him. So
Yes. Thank
thank
you
you,
so
T.
much. And I know this is hard for you, so I thank you so much for just coming on and letting other people know. I'm going to show the flyer one more time. Next, this coming Monday on August the 10th, we're going to be at Tinley Park Roller Rink. T's Traveling Spa Parties is going to be performing massages. So if you want to get a massage, you can purchase a massage, 5 minute massage,
Yes.
10 minute massage. So we'll have that there also. You have the QR codes that you can scan so that you can go ahead and RSVP early to send payments in for this event. So the shift of the event has went from making sure that Jaylen was taken care of in the wake of his mom passing away, being 22 years old, only child, and not having any inheritance that was left to him. We have that, and then T's Traveling Spa Parties will also be bringing information. So if you are not insured, and I just and you see how much it hurts someone else when we don't prepare for our final days. We want to make sure that anybody that needs
Yes.
insurance, they can get their quote, they can get their insurance policy started, because if you are a parent, you never want to leave your child wondering how they're going to go on without you, not just emotionally, not just in the love, but financially. You don't want to leave them
Actually.
in a hard financial state. So we want to use this day not just to celebrate our friend, celebrate his life, celebrate his mom's life, but also to make sure that people are properly protected, so that that way, if something happens to you or something happens to one of your children, the final expenses is not anything you'll have to go and ask someone for. So we want to use this as a day to celebrate him and make sure his family gets the proceeds from this. So you're going to have a great time listening to some 2000 music and skating, but also it's going to a great cause. And when you come out, we want to make sure that you're prepared to go ahead and take care of making sure that you have your family properly protected. And also we'll have relaxation massages for those who need some de-stressing. So for those people who know and love Jaylen, we want to make sure that you're able to get that. If you're just coming from work or whatever it may be, we want to make sure that you're able to relax, rejuvenate, and refresh. But come out on next Monday so we can celebrate Jaylen's life. And I'm sure you'll hear plenty of stories. People may be sharing the stories of how great of a person he is and all of that. So just want to make sure that you come out and support. Excited for this event because of I'm excited to have some fun skating, but also I am excited to help other families. And if you are someone who wants to help other families and join the crusade, then we have that option for you. But we want to make sure that we spread the word and make sure people are properly protected so that when you go on and it's your final day and you go on, we want to make sure your family still can survive, and the bills are still paid and they don't miss you both ways, missing the income and missing you at you in the present. Your memories will still live on and they won't have to be stressed about how they're going to make ends meet, and that's what we do not want for all families. So just making sure that we touch bases on that. Thank you, Christine, so much for joining me on the live and making sure that we get this done, get the word out, and we're gonna continue to post this. But we look forward to seeing you at Tinley Park Roller Rink on Monday, August 10th, from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And we'll be doing my massages starting at 7 p.m. So we definitely look forward to pampering you. And we'll be giving quick quotes out for those who need quotes and for those who don't have policies. We're ready to put you some policies in place. And for those who have a policy, let's check it and make sure you have the right amount of coverage so that when you transition, your family is covered and it's your last love letter to your family. You want to make sure it's a good one. So we want to make sure that we do that. What would you like to say to people who are going to come out and join the skate party? What can they expect when they come out? What type of time are they going to have?
Well, if you're a skatehead, coming out to skate any and everywhere, for the most part, I would say, gives that sense of reconnection with the body, reconnection with the mind. And as we're talking about health and coverage and things like that, skating is a sort of therapeutic type of way to release the energy that's not sitting well with you in so many words. Um, they're expecting to have face painting as well. V decided that our face painter decided that she would like to join the festivity of doing, once again, would have been assisting for life journey, but now celebrating the life. And she's interested in different things of the nature that we have to offer, such as the insurance, how important that is to make sure, once again, I know you touched on it, but it is very important living in the mix of watching how it took a turn for someone so young, trying to battle it out. But what they're going to expect is a great time. Skating is absolutely what you make of it, even if you're learning, and you can have a good time learning. You come out, have some fun, talk. Concession will be open, so if you're hungry and busting a sweat, you can go get something to drink. We will have tea, wonderful spa out, and other little things that we're putting together to make sure we acknowledge and honor the time giving out of your day and out of your agenda in life to actually care and say, we don't have to know you hand in hand, but we all can stand together in one way or another. And that's what matters to me.
Yes, thank you so much for your time. We're going to be making sure we continue to spread the word throughout this week. So that is Monday, August 10th. 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. 2000 skate music. So if you love the
Yes.
2000 songs, then come and get that like flashback music that you've been waiting for. A great skate party, great experience. Make sure you have your socks in your bag in case you wore sandals. Make sure you got your socks. I'm sure they sell them too, but bring your socks. $10 for those who have skates, 12 for those who don't have skates. Make sure you scan. I'm gonna put it back on the screen. Make sure you scan this flyer, take a picture, Make sure you scan. You can DM the prepay, so scan those QR codes so that you could go ahead and prepay and reserve your time at the skate party. So it's skating for a cause, and I think that it's a great opportunity to have a good time. But then also make sure you go ahead and get your massage while you're there, get your face painted while you're there, and do not leave without making sure that you and your family are properly protected. And if you want to make sure you get your protection before you get there, because we do not know what tomorrow has for any of us. You could be here today and gone tonight, and we want to make sure that you're properly protected. So make sure you reach out to me so that we can get you a quick quote and get your coverage for you and your family members. Okay. So I love you guys, and I want to make sure that you're continuing to take care of yourself. And that's why we decided to partner to make sure that people
Amen.
are taking care of themselves no matter what their life has going on or where their life takes them. We want to make sure that the main person they do is take care of themselves, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And we want to make sure that you relax, rejuvenate, refresh, and refill. So that's what we're there to do, is help with that and help with making sure that people have coverage, because we don't want to hear stories like this all the time about you didn't get protected, so now your child or your children are left trying to figure it out because you didn't get protected, or one of your children goes before you and then we have to do a GoFundMe because we didn't get properly protected. So we want to make sure that his mom's life and his life, Jaylen's life, shows us how to better navigate, and let's celebrate him, and celebrate his mom and celebrate you because you're coming out to spend time with us. So let's have a great time. And if it's your birthday, we're going to do some birthday shout outs. And this is his birthday month, so we want to make sure that we're celebrating life. So we look forward to seeing you August 10th, Tinley Park Skating Rink. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Miss Carolee, so much. And I look forward to seeing you
Thank
on
you
Monday.
all.
See y'all later.
Likewise. Thank you, everyone. Love and peace. Bye bye.